I'm Charlie and I'm an operations graduate based at Thames Water. Within my role, my key responsibility is around odour management. So I've had experience learning the odour management process. I'm now in charge of managing the contractors in that area. I also have been involved in other roles across the business, so I'm spending one day a week in Clearwater Court with the corporate responsibility team. So I have responsibilities here as well, but my main responsibility on site is to do with odour management and the council. So I went to university in Leeds and I studied sustainability and environmental management. And I would say it prepared me well, and I think the fact that I was going into a graduate role at Thames, it's kind of like a stepping stone, you're kind of giving you the freedom across the business to explore. So I don't feel like I'm in a real job, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm almost just exploring a business, sticking my teeth into different areas, and then at the end of the 2 years, hopefully I'll have a good idea of where I do want to go. I think it was quite daunting for me to be known I was going into operations as a woman and having no operational background and very much an academic background. And I think that was daunting, but everyone there was really, really willing to help me learn. So I've learned a lot about the sewage treatment process and all the different processes across Thames, as well as a lot of personal development learning, a lot of training, that kind of thing. So my queries have been very much dealt with. So I've been involved with the Women's Network. So on Tuesday I ran an event for women in operations, very much trying to bring the Women's Network out onto the site as well as in head office. So that was good public speaking experience. I think I've gained a lot of confidence, having to ring someone up and tell them to go fix a pump out on site, that kind of thing. The Women's Network is one of the groups across Thames that's really working to try and increase the number of women in Thames, and I think it's something that's important across the utilities industry, trying to get women into jobs both in the head office but also out on the operational sites, because that's something that across the industry we've typically struggled with. So one of my career highlights would definitely be at around, I think it was 3:30 on a Wednesday. I got a phone call from Angela, who's the head of the Women's Network, which I had been involved in, and she rang me up and said that someone had suggested I'd be really great as a work stream lead for trying to get more networking of women in operations. So it was nice to hear that someone had recommended me. As someone going into operations, you've got to be proactive. You've got to try and foresee the issues that are going to come up before they come up. We've got a lot of challenges ahead. Moving from a decaying structure of networks that were built by the Victorians to dealing with the increasing number of people living in London. And I would tell them to be a self-starter and go for it.